Talk Politics is brought to you by the Arkansas State Chamber of Commerce and Associated Industries of Arkansas, because business matters. Impact Management Group, Public Relations and Public Affairs, over a decade of issue advocacy success. Connect Arkansas, empowering entrepreneurs and Arkansans through greater utilization of the Internet. And ConwayArkansas.org. Get smart. Visit ConwayArkansas.org and see why Conway is the smart choice for business, education, and more.
Let's talk, we had a couple questions about the desegregation lawsuit and where that stands. Give us a status update on where that is. You've made a recent court filing to try to move that along.
Well, public education is critical to the people of Arkansas. I am a product of public education. My daughter's in public schools. And I believe that the advancements we've made over the last generation and certainly in the last decade have been critical to moving Arkansas forward economically. And so when I came to office, I had three big education goals. One was to get us out of the Lakeview case. Two was to keep us out of the Lakeview case, which is not easy. And three is to bring about a tangible end to the desegregation case. We not only got out of Lakeview in '07, but we haven't been back. And I'm proud of every session spending time directly with legislators to walk through Lakeview implications of virtually every education bill. Desegregation, harder. 1989, I was still in high school when the settlement agreement was executed. It's cost the taxpayers over $1 billion. We've seen a lot of important, well, almost $1 billion, I think. We've seen a lot of advancement as a result of court involvement. You know, the achievement gap, as it's called. The true integration of the districts. Now all three school districts are almost 100% unitary, according to the courts. I tried to settle this case a couple of years ago. The legislature gave me authority. I offered roughly $400 million to settle it, and I tried to offer more than that. And they wouldn't call me back because they wanted some assurance that no more charter schools would ever be created. I don't have legal authority to make that promise. So then when Judge Miller surprised us all and immediately ordered the discontinuation of payments, the superintendents of all three districts were on television saying, well, gosh, if we just had a year to plan and budget for this, we'd be fine. Well, I offered them 7 years, $400 to $450 million, and they wouldn't even discuss it with me. So here we are today, and the Eighth Circuit has ordered us to have a hearing to talk about the discontinuation of the payments. And I'm surprised that no realistic settlement discussions have been opened. I would still love to see this settled in a way that's beneficial and realistic for the taxpayers and for the districts. There are three largest districts. They need to know that just because we would end the litigation doesn't mean we would ever end our commitment as a state to their success and to their students' success. I want to see them not just our three largest, but our three best school districts. I'd like to see them as our flagship districts for economic reasons and for the moral reasons and the constitutional reasons that led us into this litigation in the first place. But if they won't settle it, I will continue to be very bullish on trying to force a tangible conclusion.
Are you satisfied that from the origins of this in 1989 that those three school districts are properly desegregated?
According to the courts. I mean, there are still one or two.
I'm asking about your opinion. According to Dustin McDaniel's opinion, are you satisfied that they are?
Well, my opinion doesn't matter. The courts are the ones that make the determination. What I can tell you, and what I truly believe, is one of the reasons that people have left the Pulaski County school districts and found other opportunities either in Faulkner County or Saline County or Lonoke County or private schools or whatever is not because they don't trust the schools or not because they don't like the schools and not even some of the other reasons that people throw around rather casually. But if you move to town and you got two banks in the town and one of them is wrapped up in litigation and fighting with the board and constantly at battle with their regulators and the other one is just tending to business, you don't really care who's right or who's wrong at that bank. You're just going to put your money in the other bank. I think that people want to see us get past being litigation adversaries and get back about the business of being education partners. That is what I think would be the very best thing for these school districts, so that they can show parents and patrons and out-of-state business prospects we're getting our business done and educating our kids and doing what needs to be done, and we're not constantly fighting in court.